Mr. Dennis Bristol. For the electoral district of St. Anne's River Central, the indefatigable Ms. Esther Sylvester. Offering herself to replace a councillor that served us very well for 10 years in the electoral district of St. Anne's River North, Ms. Alicia Gift. Representing the people of Sealots and Duncan Street, please put your hands together for the electoral district of St. Anne's River South, Ms. Janelle Frederick. A man who spends a lot of his time in the community beating Tassa in St. James. He is going to beat them on Monday like a Tassa drum. Ladies and gentlemen, for St. James East, Mr. Jamil Biznat. Coming to us from Kokorit, a new candidate, a new councillor come Monday night for the electoral district of St. James West. Please put your hands together for Mr. Imran Khan. And last but certainly not least, the man who closing the door on them in Woodbrook. The man who is making sure that Gigi and the rest of them don't have a chance in Port of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Owen St. Rose. These are your 12 candidates, your 12 women councillors who are going to defend the city of Port of Spain. The 12 people who are going to remind everyone that Port of Spain is PNM, 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 PNM. Remember on Monday to go to the polls and across all of Trinidad to put your X by the Balisay so that on Monday night we can say that great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and it shall prevail. Thank you very much.
Well, even if we fall out, brethren, we go all out. We will never watch the family, them fathers crawl out. Out everywhere we crawl out, we ready to brawl out. Fire burn the friends, family, we ball out.
PNM family! PNM family! Well, in Sour Laventille, it's PNM family. And we want to vote. Here what we want to vote for. We want to tell them that our children is not cockroach. On the 14th, we're going to vote for the PNM because we're not cracking it and knocking it for nobody. We're voting for peace and love. PNM family, Sour Laventille. These are who you're voting for. For Aranguez, Warner Village, Ashmead Mohammed. For Barataria, Kimberly Small. For Beaton Picton, Darren Corridon. For Caledonia, Upper Malik, Kwesi, Hopsy, Antoine. For El Sicuro, Aranguez North, Karina Nanan. For Fabu, Bukmalatrus, Janice, Coward, Charles. Maracas Bay, Santa Cruz, Lafayette, Israel, Charles. And for where I born, for Mova, Junior, St. Helens. Team Graham. For Sour East, Raphael John. For Sour West, my strong counselor, Jody Johnson. For St. Anne's, Cascade, Monripo West, Show and John. For St. Bob's, Chinapu, Shanique Harris. And last but not least, for Success Chumakak, Adana Griffith Gordon. Sour Laventille, we come in 14 strong. We voted for the PNM. We voted People's National Movement. On the 14th, you put in your X by the body say. And you voted for the People's National Movement.
Everybody, jump it up together. Jump it up together, together. Mash it up together. Mash it up together, together. Wave it up together. Wave it up together, together. Jump it up together. Hey, we don't see skin. We don't see color. We see strength. We see power. We don't see race. One or the other. Once he is breathing on this earth, he is my brother.
Chairman, political leader, members of our national executive. Anybody from Point 14? Anybody from Point 14? And allow me, the pleasure is mine this afternoon to introduce our 6 winning PNM candidates who is going to share plenty licks on Monday the 14th of August. And I bring to you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Captiville, Fanny Village, Miss Marilyn Ramnaran Singh. Let's make some noise. And from Egypt, the Pharaoh, and 4th-time councillor, I bring to you Mr. Kwesi Thomas, my councillor. Let's make some noise. I'm from Hollywood. Hollywood is where the stars are. And ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon I bring to you Christopher Wright. Let's make it right and right. Monday the 14th, we voted Christopher Wright. A New Village. Ladies and gentlemen, New Village. 4th-time councillor. I bring to you Mr. Leslie Pascal. We can go louder than that. Newlands Mahaika. The new kid on the block. The new kid on the block who has been doing tremendous things over the last few weeks. And I bring to you Mr. Steve Gashard. And last but not least, T-Shea Bambo, the man who will be the last one to share the licks in all the 6. And that is Mr. Wendell Williams. Team Point 14, ladies and gentlemen. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. And we shall prevail.
The very spirited candidates from Barrackpore West, Shelby Supreme Rapasad. I crave your indulgence. Let's go to Baruga. Oh. Rachel. From Corin Cedar Hill, the very impressive Teclesion Anthony. And from Fifth Company, the very sincere Vijay Ram Logan. From Hindustan St. Mary's, the fighting Gabriel Cummings. And from Inverness, Princestown South, the very beautiful Nicole Joffo. From Lingua, Indian Walk, Pastor Oakley Gortom is not with us today. And so we move down south to Moruga, coming very strong, Emmanuel Payne. And from New Grand Tamerlan, youth again, Kevon Sow. And from Reform Manahambre, the very hard-working Richard Rugby. St. Julian, Princestown North, a very dear Antoinette Hill. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 10 fighting candidates from Princeton Regional Corporation. And we now ask you to raise your voices for the Penal David Regional Corporation. From Barrampore West, Shelbury Supreme Rapazal. And from Bronte, Sulel Suchit. From David East, L'Esperance Union Hall, Emmanuel Gopal. From David South, Leon Small. From Latitude, David North, Judy Sukhdev. From Larobain, Jeffrey Ranghill. From Palmy's Hermitage, Nyla Stephen. And from Penal, Shannon Rupnarine. From Quinab Mon Diablo, Trisha Haywood. And from Roshan, Barrampore East, Susan Denise Joseph. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the candidates from the Penal David Regional Corporation who you must go out and put your vote. Put your X by the Balisade.
The man who leave the
PNM. Anybody from San Fernando? Let me hear you. Anybody from San Fernando? We have the best, youngest, beautiful people from San Fernando. From San Fernando with love to you all. We have a young councillor who is a second generation PNM. Her father was a councillor and she is returning to the council. I want you to recognize the young and beautiful Teresa Lynch, who will beat them in Coquille Taruba. Beat them, Teresa, beat them. We have another second generation PNM. Well, he's my brother. His father was a former mayor, and he will beat them in Lesafo East Sipero. Riyad Hussein. We have a new candidate in Lesafo West Laramine, in Mr. Saeed Mohammed. Professional. In Marabella East, we have a new candidate, Mr. Dave Paras. Welcome him. Dave Paras. And PNM people, I want to give a special round of applause to Mr. Marcus Gadari, Marabella South Vestabella. He's going to beat them bad. We only have beautiful people in San Fernando. You all know that, right? We have another beautiful young lady who will beat them in Marabella West. She's a second generation PNM, Jamila Marishaw. Coming up next, from Monrepo Navet, Mr. Nigel Cotier, and welcome him this evening. He will beat them in Monrepo Navet. We have another second generation PNM. His father was a former councillor also. I want to welcome Mr. Robert Paris, who will beat them in Pleasantville. Experienced councillor, over 13 years as in council. We have another experienced councillor who will be returning and for Springville Paradise, Mr. Naigom Joseph. Come to the front. On August 14th, vote for local government reform, vote for the People's National Movement, vote for all your 141 candidates. From San Fernando with love. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM.
We just saw half of the corporations being presented here today. We saw Paris's home city of San Fernando, my beautiful home city of Arima. Puna Piaco. We saw Diego Martin and Port of Spain. And we are so pleased to present these young, vibrant, dynamic candidates who have a plan and who we are asking you to come out on Monday and cast your votes resoundingly for each and every one of our 141 candidates. And you are voting for more for you, Trinidad. This is all about you. This local government election is about getting better services and representation. And the only way you can do that is if you come out in your hundreds and your thousands to vote. And we saw a beautiful cross-section of candidates here today.
Listen, you know, it feels so proud to be a member of the People's National Movement because every single 141 electoral district is being represented by a PNM candidate. For every single regional corporation, wherever you are in Trinidad, you can go to your electoral district and see and register your vote solidly for the PNM. We can't say that about our opponents.
We cannot at all, but let's talk about you.
Can I say this?
Yes.
Take San Fernando as an example. We have 9 seats in San Fernando.
Guys, you can toast the protector.
The UNC is in none of them. 99% of the time, they roll out quick, try a brush and a bamble. No promises to be kept. We are offering reform and structure.
But we're going to go stateside now for this wonderful historical PNM song put on by Michael Leggett, Protector.
Great is the PNM, it shall reveal. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. One nation is one people today, a dynamic diversity. A party strong because all along we celebrate our plurality. Equality right across the board, everybody have a chance. That's why all around every place in town is locals leading the dance. We talking about the ultra-modern social infrastructure. Education become priority one on the national agenda. Hallelujah. We are making no dotish mistake. Hallelujah. So when opposition get they go take. Hallelujah. And when I say cookie, you know what I mean. Hallelujah. Bring all your broom and sweep in this coffee clean. Hallelujah. We can't fail. Stand up your hands on this train. Hallelujah. Great is the PNM, it shall reveal. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. Election time is here. We'll be sweeping everywhere. 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 Get your broom now. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. The air was ready, people chant. The delivery was a gem. As the document passed to present, plenty years of the PNM. From self-government to independence, Republicans stand us too. Impressive record, the people applaud the things that the party do. They say the whole of us, we are the salt of the earth, no racial or cultural divide. Not like Duck and Run and all them touches what they have on the other side. Huh? Hallelujah. He said we are making no dotish mistake. Hallelujah. So when them opposition get they go take. Hallelujah. And when I say cookie, you know what I mean. Hallelujah. We sweeping Pande, Kamla and Unilal clean. Hallelujah. We can't fail. Legs in the tail. Hallelujah. Great is the PNM, it shall reveal. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. Sweeping time. I won. Sweeping time. I won. I won. Sweeping time. I won. I won. Sweeping time. Oh. Sweeping time. Yeah!
What a magnificent experience here in Mokoya, in Trinidad and Tobago. We feel so proud to be members of the People's National Movement. We would have seen 141 candidates representing the 100 electoral district all over Trinidad in this local government reform. It feels a sense of pride. It is a sense of pride to see our young people coming forward, answering the call to public service in Trinidad and Tobago in this very profound local government election where we are looking to bring reform and to transform communities, bring change to many communities all over Trinidad and Tobago. So we're going to go back stateside and see what is, and take in what is taking place on the stage.
the Chaguanas Borough Corporation will be installing a People's National Movement mayor for the first time for the electoral district of Charleville. It's a love thing in Charleville. Ladies and gentlemen, an entrepreneur, Mr. Sherwin Lucas. For the electoral district of Kunupia, this man will dance his way into your heart, Mahindra Rampasad. The electoral district of Edinburgh, Londonville South, and attorney at law, the beautiful Stacey McSween Murphy. The electoral district of Enterprise North Esmeralda, a mother, an entrepreneur, a lovely young lady. She is highly qualified and is returning to represent you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Holder. Enterprise South, Londonville North is licks for them in Enterprise South, Londonville North. The tallest candidate on this campaign of 141. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Lewis. The electoral district of Felicity Endeavour. This young lady is painting the town red and destroying the UNC in Felicity. Devika Ria Suku. The electoral district of Montrose, a lecturer. Ladies and gentlemen, Andel Paramsuk. On that fateful night, this, our 8th electoral district, will be brought home. Monroe Road, County Savannah, Kevin Phillips.
PNM! PNM! Come Monday night, we gon' beat them left, we gon' beat them right. Tell them wrong drinkers and TNPP all out of sight. What local government reform, we gon' make a change. From now till Monday morning, join us and our refrain. Great is the PNM, and Rocky soon. Les Lomas and Raphael, let me hear you make some noise as we welcome your candidate, Linda Babulal. London Milton Paro, make some noise. We painting it red today. Daniel Webster, your candidate. Perseverance Waterloo, make some noise. We painting it red as we introduce your candidate, Esther Anderson. Peparo, San Pedro, and Tabaquit, make some noise. Your candidate, Simonetta Williams. PNM, PNM, PNM. Simonetta Point Lisas, make some noise as we welcome your candidate, Rajendra Gosain. PNM, PNM, PNM. St. Mary's, Cassonville, how it go look if you don't make some noise? Put your hands together as we paint it red and introduce your candidate, Sheldon Reese. These are your candidates, Trinidad and Tobago. This is who the PNM has in offer to you. Who will paint the corporation red? UNC nothing, PEP nothing, NTA nothing, PNM everything.
PNM, PNM, is Siparia in the house? Is Siparia in the house? Political leader, chairman of the People's National Movement. It's a pleasure this evening to present the 8 new councillors for the borough of Siparia, for the electoral district of Avocat San Francisco North, Mr. Richard Gooding. For the electoral district of Brighton Bethany, young, energetic Gillan Lewis. For the electoral district of Sejas, Mr. Anthony Von Ganes. Returning for a third term for electoral district of Erin, Miss Aline Ramdale. For the electoral district of Mondesi, Mr. Kennedy Polino. This candidate, this young candidate, to put tears and color eyes in the marginal electoral district of Otaheite Rosilak, young, energetic Mr. Cortes Carabay. Palaseco, Anton George. For the electoral district of Siparia East, San Francisco, Mr. BJ Bochun. And to ensure that Siparia Borough Corporation is controlled by the People's National Movement. Siparia West Faizabad, Mr. Kamaluddin Ghani. These are your 9 winning candidates for the borough of Siparia.
leader and prime minister, members of the executive of the People's National Movement, fellow members of parliament, government ministers, candidates, 141 of you winning candidates, PNM family, it is my pleasure to present to you your next winning candidates for the Miara Regional, for the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. Let's go for Komoto, Tamana. We have Dave Rambarat. The same fishing pond Manzalena from the Chaos and Mayhem, Atalia Mohan. My hometown, my electoral district. We are bringing it back home with Alicia Thomas. In Sangre Grande Northeast, we have the right guy, David Elvis Guy, Sangre Grande Northeast. And we will be taking the corporation as well with Sangre Grande South. Darren Buchun will help us bring it home. The woman who has been given the map, she has been given the keys to Valencia East Toco, Anicia Williams, Valencia East Toco. And they feel they will have Valencia West, but we keep in Valencia West in the loving arms of the PNM with Keva Isaac. And they give away Vega the Oropuch to the PNM. They give it away to the PNM with Latoya Lane Lumpkin. PNM family, Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, and this is the Great Eight. The Great Eight. Up next, we have the Miara Rio Claro Regional Corporation for Kwakal African, a man who will save Kwakal African, Imran Ali. For Miara North, Ryan Fry Stewart. Rio Claro North, we have the young, strong, dynamic Janice Armstrong. And Rio Claro South to bring it home at the Rio Claro Regional Corporation, we have Jaron Mohammed. PNM family, I urge you to go out early on Monday, August the 14th. Cast your vote solidly for the People's National Movement. And on the evening, we will all say, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we will prevail. Thank you. We have the man from the National Youth League, Miara South Guayagüari. We have Patrick Phillips.
this evening, I am honored and privileged to present the candidates for the local government election for local government reform 2023, the Tunapuna Piako Regional Corporation. The largest, the biggest, the most populated 16 councillors. And we starting in my hometown, Osangal Tunapuna, John Boyd Bridge. John Boyd Bridge. Come on, let's hear them. We have this because the Tunapuna Piako Regional Corporation encompasses 11 constituencies. So come out and vote on August the 14th. Blanchisseuse, Santa Rosa, and we have Sheldon, Roger Moore. Sheldon, Roger Moore. Is Camille Roberts Regis in the house? Is Camille in the house? She's there. Moana, Aruka, Kenfam, Maria Baptiste. Let's hear it for Maria Baptiste. Tunapuna Piako, let me hear you. A man who served in 2010 when I became a local government councillor in Tunapuna Piako. A good man, a good candidate. Let's hear it for Karapo, Derek Legay. Let's hear it for Derek. Come on, Karapo. Yes, Tunapuna Piako in the house. We coming back down Tunapuna because we have an area called Kora, Paradise, Tacarigua, and we have a man who could win that seat in Reginald Gregg, a past student of Hillview College, just like myself. Let's hear it for Reginald Gregg, Kora, Paradise, Eldorado. And we coming down to the next female. We going Cleaver. Lisa, you in the house? Lisa Morris? She's somewhere wrong. Cleaver Domini. Shakila Clark. Let's get her. Make some noise. Shakila. We going next door. We in Kurapashe, a lady who I personally work with. And listen, she can bring it home. Kurapashe, let's hear it for Neela Marat. People of Kurapashe, come out and vote for Neela. She will be supported by the MP for Tunapuna. Neela Marat, Kurapashe. And we're going back up 5 Rivers. Marvin Gonzalez area. 5 Rivers in the house. Desiree. Let's hear it from Desiree. The Freitas Foster. 5 Rivers. Vote on August the 14th. Look for the Balize. If you can't remember the name, look for the Balize symbol and place your X. Kelly Village, Warrenville. We looking to win them down there. Alicia Ali, she already working in the area. Alicia Ali, Kelly Village, Warrenville. Let's bring it home. La Florissa, Lopino, Dwayne Mora. He coming again. Let's hear it for Dwayne Mora. Rapido. Oh gosh. There's the man I had to vote for. Even though the MB for Tunapuna, I just vote because I just voted Orange Grove Train City and I voted for Josiah Austin! The man, my candidate, Orange Grove, Mokoya, Train City, we trusted in Austin. We trusted in Austin. We coming back home to Tunapuna because there are three horses in the race. 3 horses in the race. And we going up Santa Margarita. We going up Maracas. We going up Akono. Dr. Nayan in the house. Maracas. Maracas, Santa Margarita. Nayan in the house. We voted for Trudel. Trudel Noriega. Trudel. Maracas. I don't know who to call for this one. Mosika Maloney. Camille, you claiming it? I take a part of Gonzalez. And I take a part of Lisa. But anyhow, Mosika Maloney, Mr. Watley, all that know him by heart. Stefan Watley. And Maloney. And Mosika. Stefan Watley is the man. Coming back for a 3rd term. Close to home. We are in the St. Augustine constituency. St. Augustine South, Piaco, St. Helena. And we have a beautiful lady. Latoya Grace Tinto. Latoya Grace Tinto. Let's wait for her. St. Augustine South, Piaco, St. Helena. A young lady who is also dear to my heart because in 2009, when I was the operations manager in St. Joseph, she was one of the understudy and she's ready in 2023. Terrence in the house, Terrence Jansen, keep it out, Avia Isaac, St. Joseph, Valsai, Bangladesh, come out, vote. She will give you proper representation. Avia Isaac, Valentine St. Joseph. Bringing up the rear. The last of the 16. Sweet 16. And we going Wallafield. We going La Hakita. And we have Foster. We going with Foster. Foster in the house. And we going with Kerrian Roberts Kasmali. La Hakita. Wallafield. Kasmali in the house. Kuna Piaco. We voted for no one else. Remember, it's 11 constituencies we encompass. So you must vote. Kuna Piaco. You must vote. And as MP for Kuna, Elfman Ford, vote DNN on all of the parties. Put X by the barricade. Kuna Piaco. Kuna Piaco. We in the house. Yes. Kuna Piaco. Thank you. Vote DNN. Wherever you live, all candidates, all 141 candidates, we voted PNN, local government reform 2023. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tunapuna, Trinidad, from sweeping time, we went to Hoover. We went to Siparia, we went Mayaru, and then we watched the MP himself in Like Yourself in Tunapuna. have you seen energy like that before? You are seeing vibrancy, you're seeing opportunity, you're seeing choice. This is what the PNM is about. 141 candidates. Marvin, plenty of this was up by you. Laurel, plenty of this was up by you.
Yes.
Right.
Let me hear you.
Let me tell you this. This is so amazing to see your candidates who walk the streets, knock on every single door over the last 5 or 6 weeks during this campaign, and to see them bring the curtains down on their campaign here today and making that final push to ask all of their burgesses to come out and to register their votes solidly for the People's National Movement. Let's work tremendously hard.
And let's put it in context. We're taking central government power.
Yes.
We're giving it to local government, so that instead of an MP representing 30,000 people,
absolutely,
you have a councillor with full power, with money, representing 4,000 to 5,000 people on a full-time basis. So you see a councillor, you know it's being done. And I can tell you, as Minister of Local Government, we have designed the app to make sure you can report your issues online. You don't need to go to the office. We can track the service delivery. You know what's happening. So we're talking about giving power to the people with jobs. With jobs. We don't need to say much. Let's pick up the vibes from Benjai, Trinidad at its best. Over to stage side.
You know what? I can't leave this way now. As a phenomenal people, I want to raise the hand here. I want to see everybody who voted on this. I want to see everybody who dipped in the finger. I want to see everybody who represents. The red is the blood of the people. Squeeze. Some of them, nah, on August 14th. Some of them, represent the constituency. You want to tell you? Some of them, voting will give you your powers. Yeah, make we jump on for 3 hours. Yeah, so God just give me powers. Yeah, drink me rum and share that for 3 hours. This is soca powers. It's a wonderful feeling to share with others, the them brothers, the them sisters. Today you're making your name. We party in sun or rain. We don't care what the people say. Until that golden day, take me away. You're phenomenal. You're phenomenal. No, I'm phenomenal. Trinbago phenomenal. We know you're phenomenal. You're phenomenal. Oh, you're phenomenal. You're phenomenal. Yeah. Voting will give you your powers. Yeah. Till we into masqueraders. Nah. So can just give me the powers. Yeah. Once I'm telling you, on 40s, don't say. As masqueraders, you have your powers. It's a wonderful feeling, it's what I tell ya. Choose your partner, choose your corner. You know we vote in PNM. We party in sun or rain, we don't care what the people say. You're phenomenal, phenomenal. You're phenomenal, PNM phenomenal. You're phenomenal, whoa, you're phenomenal. Whoa. If you know you're voting, this is right here now. This is the silence right now. This is the calm before the storm. We ought to know what we're doing, you know. We don't just vote blindly. So I'm telling you, on the 14th, go. We party in sun or rain. We don't care what they say. We don't care what they say. We party night and day. This is the big away.
Folks, join me, Marvin. You know you want to do it.
PNM does give PNM powers.
Yeah. Take it any way you want.
PNM giving local powers.
Give you
That's
power.
what's happening.
Yeah.
PNM does give you powers.
Yeah. Real people power.
Folks, in case we fail at politics, which will never happen, you know we come in serious here. Yeah. Phenomenal. That's the message from Benjai. It's about power. It's about zest. It's about anxious scrutiny of a better world. Have a vision. The vision that we say is prosperity through jobs. The vision that we say is crime and security to be managed by municipal police. The vision we say is take more money and get it done. What's the vision for WASA? What's the vision for women?
Absolutely. You know, I think this local government election, I think we are taking our national development to a different level. We are taking it to the level of the community, where the communities are going to be empowered, where our local government councillors are going to be empowered, and people can feel that sense of pride and that sense of inclusivity in the way decisions are made at the local level.
Put it into prong context. Marvin is the Minister of Public Utilities with responsibility for TNTech as well. Why not have our lights fixed by local government reporting in the app that we built together with the app that he built? Absolutely. Well, that's around the corner. That's on August 14th if you vote for the Balize. Laurel.
There's something I want to raise. You spoke about it earlier where you are giving more powers to local government. And one of the candidates at an ARIMA meeting earlier this week stated that by giving local government more powers, you're actually freeing up central government to focus on other things, and therefore you would have much more efficient and effective governance both at a local and at a central level. So central government, you all wouldn't be bogged down by certain matters that could be dealt with on a local level, which is what this reform is giving.
Remember, we're doing this after we turn on the public procurement law. It means come and check the dollar. Come and see where we are. But let's get to the heat. Let's get to the stage. Let's hear the introduction of our next speaker. Join us stateside. It's what we've all tuned in for. Let's go over to Dr. Nian Gadsby-Dolly.
If you love this party, say great is the PNM. If you're voting on Monday, let me see your voting finger. Say great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. PNM people, I have a privilege this evening. I want to ask you, do you know who your leader is? Do you know who is your leader? Our leader is a knowledgeable man, longest serving parliamentarian. Our leader is not someone who come here just by chance for today. Our leader has been preparing for years to lead this party and this country. Our leader is knowledgeable. Our leader is empathetic. He cares about people. There is no one who could care about citizens in this country and tell them to load up the matic. Never. Our leader will never say that, because he's an empathetic man. Our leader is a man of integrity. A man of integrity. He will never jump into a political bed with just anybody. He will never return like a dog to his vomit. He is a man of integrity. Do you know your leader? He is a trustworthy man. He does not lie. He does not mince words. If you know him, and we know him well in this country, and if he say black man, he will mean black man. And he wouldn't try to go back and say, he say blank man. Our leader is a trustworthy man. Do you know your leader? Our leader is hard-working. No 5-day weekends here for this man. This man is a man who will call you 2 o'clock in the morning and expect you to be up because he is up and he is working. Hard-working man. We can't say that for every other person who wants to be a leader in this country. No 5-day weekend. Hard-working. Our leader. Do you know your leader? Our leader is knowledgeable. He is empathetic. He is a man of integrity. He is trustworthy. He is hardworking. Who is your leader? What is his name? His name is Keith Christopher Rowley. His name is Keith Christopher Rowley. His name is Keith Christopher Rowley. And if you want to hear this man, this political leader, this prime minister speak to you today, I tell you, say with me, great is it? Great is it? Great is it? Bring on our political leader. We want to hear Keith Christopher Rowley. We want to hear? We want to hear? Let's bring him on. Bring him on. Bring him on. Our political leader, Keith Christopher Rowley.
On the way behind it. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch my soul. Somebody touch me. Praise to me, Jesus. Somebody touch my soul. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch my soul. While I was praying, praise to me, Jesus. Somebody touch my soul. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch my soul. Somebody touch me. Praise to me, Jesus. Somebody touch my soul. PNM. 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 Great is the PNM. Party chairman, deputy political leaders, lady vice chairman, all party officers, supporters, well-wishers, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. It is indeed one of the most glorious sights in our nation to see the PNM assembled like this. We of the PNM, we have gathered here to round off our election campaign in 2023. It has been a long campaign. It has been a rough campaign. We have seen the good, we've seen the bad, and we've heard the ugly. But this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of that walk that you've been making. I know many of you have walked up hills, down dales, along streets, and you've knocked on doors. And you've done so for a purpose. You've done so to ensure that Trinidad and Tobago is properly managed. You participate in a political organization that treasures its legacy, its record, and protects the democracy of Trinidad and Tobago. Do not treat your contributions lightly. As I ask you today, whether you are at this rally, or whether you are at home,
watching your television, or listening to your radio in your car, today I want to say to you, elections are important and the results matter. Local government is important. What you have been taking part in is an aspect of our development. Some of your grandparents can tell you about the excitement like this when we were approaching independence. Some will tell you about the satisfaction like this when we became a republic in 1976. Some will tell you, if you have those grandparents around still, they will tell you how they benefited or how they knew that their children will benefit when they first heard about free secondary education. They will tell you when they heard about independence, but all of those, they will tell you it was the PNM that spoke to you and to them. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, whether you are a PNM supporter, a PNM member, or a person who has never voted in local government, I'm asking you on Monday, August 14th, to come out and vote for local government elections. And the reason is this: I would like you to have the satisfaction from the 15th of August going forward to associate yourself with a signal development in our nation. You all would have heard us during the campaign justify how we arrived here. You would have heard us mention about the months and years of consultation that took place on this issue of local government and its reform. You would have heard us talk about the documentation that is in place as a result of what we garnered from those consultations. You would have seen PNM ministers serve in office driving this process. And you would have heard members of parliament from all sides of the divide, PNM and others, say they support the idea of local government reform. But as we went forward in this process, you would have seen us in the parliament taking a bill to the parliament asking that it be supported and converted into an act which will become law in Trinidad and Tobago. But unfortunately, you would only have seen the PNM, the 22 PNM members voting to say, yes, let us reform and transform our local government system. And that is why I am asking all right-thinking citizens, hoping that you would have been informed during our campaign, to know that when we ask you to support by voting for the local government candidate for the PNM, we are asking you to support the party that brought it this far and stood with it and brought it into law in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. It is not the first time that the PNM would have had to stand alone in doing something to bring significant change to Trinidad and Tobago. Sometimes it takes years after it has been done for many to acknowledge and accept it as an integral part of our landscape. I want to ask you all who've been to Tobago, many of you know the Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. Would you believe that when the PNM set about to build that road in Tobago, in the political arena, there was obstruction and objection to the point where one political party opposed to the PNM called its members out and asked them to lie down in front of the bulldozer to ensure that the road was not built. But look at it today. Can you find one Tobagoan in Tobago today who will say the Claude Noel Highway should not have been built? When Dr. Williams told this country that he is going to embark on a system of free secondary education. There were very many people who were accustomed to privilege in education and thought he was talking nonsense. But as a result of that visionary, singular PNM position, I can stand before you today as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, coming from a home where I was the last child in that family and the first one to have gone to high school. So when the PNM stands alone, we feel that we're standing in the breach for the future of the PNM and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And today, I have no doubt that enough of you will go out and vote for PNM candidates on Monday to give us the confidence to go forward and make the changes, the dramatic and significant improving changes for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And 5 years or 10 years from today, when the system is fully functional and you would have experienced the changes, you would say, I was there and I voted for that and I supported it. And those who didn't want it, they were blind, and there's none so blind that he or she that will not see. So ladies and gentlemen, during this campaign, we heard all kind of people. One from a party in a rum shop. One from a party in a toilet. One from a party in a park. One from a party on top of a brothel. But the PNM from Balize House is the same PNM from Balize House, is the same PNM from Balize House. And that is why, if you look at the content of the campaign for the last few weeks, you would think that come Tuesday morning, there is some prospect of the government of Trinidad and Tobago being changed. Because a whole campaign about changing government and taking revenge on the government and revenge on the Prime Minister. One thing I can tell you, all the nonsense and the rubbish they've been talking, they will continue to talk on the 15th of August because it had no relevance to the election on the 14th of August. But on the other hand, you would have heard the PNM's campaign. You would have heard us telling you why you should come out and vote and why local government reform is important and what it is. And therefore, when we, with our vision and our action intended to be taken, it will be in the context of what you have voted for, and it's local government business. They spend the whole campaign looking for a knockout punch. Looking for a knockout punch. Even the lie that they brought in Tobago in the THA election, they resurrected back in the local government election here. You know who is the most surprised person in the country? Their spokespersons are most surprised because they discover that the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and his wife could have bought a townhouse in Tobago. And as a result of that, the biggest punch they throw in the campaign is to slander me. But tonight, this evening, in this PNM rally, I want to tell Wade Mark, I want to tell Saddam Hussein, and I want to tell all the rest of them, I will sue every single one of you. And you know, let me explain something to you gathered here and those of you at home. What is happening in our country, what has happened in our country is that a small group of lawyers and politicians are destroying our institutions. So when a man could come knowing that he is slandering you, knowing that he will be discovered, expecting to be sued, and says to you, I am saying this to you, and it's going to have to go to the Privy Council. You know what he's saying? he knows that he will be sued. He knows that he will lose in the High Court. He knows that he will lose in the Appeal Court. He knows that he will go to the Privy Council. But what he also knows, that all of that will take years. And that is how he is describing our legal system. So all those who live and work in the legal system, that is where the system is now. Let me draw your attention to the fact that when we whipped the UNC in 2015, they took us to court and contested 4 or 5 seats. They lost in the court. They appealed it. They lost in the appeal. Would you believe, up to this day, in the legal system in Trinidad and Tobago, the costs have not been assessed and the millions owing to the PNM has not been paid because they're waiting on the court? And that is why they could be slandering people left, right, and center, knowing that nothing ain't gonna happen. You understand? So they now can use the system as part of their political tool. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. They come out and damage you personally as part of their campaign. What does my tongue house in Tobago have to do with Wade Mark and his little friend there? What does that have to do with election campaign? It's all about slander, hoping that you, the people, I don't mind being slandered, you know, but I do mind being slandered by people who themselves are people who have questions to answer, who are people who are subject to the police. The most corrupt government in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, even in local government. When we went to Sangre Grande, we had to ask the people of Sangre Grande, please do not re-elect some of those named and known UNC councillors because they are in the hands or the sight of the police. You understand that? Today, as I lead my team to you here in this rally, you saw them today. Roger Monroe, Stuart Young, Nilan Gasbidali presenting our candidates. Not one of them has any issue with the police after 8 years of being in government. Not one. But I have to put up with Annan and Logan harassing my behind every day and coming and telling me about what? But the Ravi Balbogin. But the good ones have come forward. They can keep Ravi, but the good ones have come forward. I want Wade Mark, I want Saddam, and any other, male or female, come. Because we are on serious business. We are on serious business. And I'm sure you here this evening, one thing that you would have observed, when we presented every corporation on this stage, you could not help but have noticed it's largely our young people who are coming forward to take responsibility for this country. Male and female, of all races, of all religions, of all creeds, from all over the country. They have come forward. They have come forward behind the people's national movement. And that is why this country should feel good about this local government election and what it represents. And not on the fact that a leader, a person who was a prime minister, who was chairman of the National Security Council, notwithstanding the fact that she never went to a meeting, but the bottom line is, if you hold that kind of office, you cannot come out and be talking stupidness, dangerous stupidness in this country. When gunmen meet behind closed doors, away from the public eye, they're giving instruction to the killers about matic and how to knock and how to shoot. And you come on a platform and telling our boys and girls about matic and knock matic and shoot. But when you come out on Monday, I want you to knock that mad lady out of the politics of Trinidad and Tobago. Because it is not her fault, you know.
It is the fault of those who bring in her there. It is the fault. Let me say something here very clearly this evening. And I want you all to listen to me very carefully. Whether you're home or you're abroad, listen to me very carefully. Over and above the reason to vote for the PNM on Monday, based on our espoused policies and programs, there's something else you have to do. You have to decide, take a side as to whether you would vote for people who are honest, have integrity, and are not battling criminal charges. Because on one side you have the PNM, where nobody who has a criminal record or criminal issues could be presented to you as leadership candidate or advisor. But on the other hand, when you look, the only person who is missing from there is Mano Benjamin. And they're not listening, you know. They bring them in the parliament. You tell them, we're not supporting human trafficking. They bring them. Police arrest them for taking bribe in the corporation. They bring them. They arrest them in the house for whatever they've done, put them on $1 million bail. They bring them. What do they have to do to not be selected by Mrs. Kamala Persad-Bissessar to hold out to our children? What are we saying to our young men and our children? If you could find yourself with criminal problems, with police on your back, and it's all right, no problem. When I grew up in Mason Hall in Tobago, throughout my young year days, there was one boy who broke into a shop, and we had so responded to him on the instructions of our parents that he had to leave the village. But today you want to encourage all kinds of criminality. There are 2 UNC candidates who have been visibly associated with guns and criminal conduct during the election campaign. You could imagine if that was the PNM, what they would have been saying. But it will never be the PNM, because we screened our 141 candidates very clearly, and all of them have come here voluntarily, and they represent the best of Trinidad and Tobago. And wherever they are, in any part of Trinidad on Monday, win, lose or draw, if there's one person in that electoral district who wants to vote for the PNM, there's a high quality PNM candidate in that district. So come out and vote for the Balizi. Vote for the Balizi. When we stand alone, it's because we believe what we are doing is right for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, not just for the PNM. When a leader gets up and tells her members, go to hell if you want to put country before party, what do you want that for? At least she has warned you what is important to her and to her organization. In the political arena, country must always come first. Country must always come first, and the party must always be second to the country, because we want to build a country. That's why Dr. Williams formed the party. He didn't form it to get rich. He didn't form it to be powerful. Dr. Williams came into the politics as an outstanding educator before, as an outstanding historian. But people who are nobodies, when they end up in the politics, they think it's about all about them. And to come and tell you that if you put country before party, you must go to hell. Well, I want you to go to the polling station and send her right there where she wants to go. Because we have to stop this foolishness. Everybody is a free country. You're free to associate. Under our constitution, there's freedom of association. But I'm imploring you, do not associate with criminals. When they're calling on the young people to knock matic and fire bullet and empty clip, tonight I want to call on all our young people, especially our young men of African descent. Put
down the damn gun. You are causing enough pain to your mother, your father, your neighbor, your community, and this country. Put down the gun. All over this country, the government is opening up opportunities to allow you all to make something of yourselves. Because if you live by the gun, rest assured, a gunman will make sure that you die by the gun. And anybody who wants to encourage you about taking a shortcut in life and the gun will take you there, I know that young people, if given opportunity, will take it, will grasp it, and they will build a future, not only for themselves, but for the country. And that is why, as Prime Minister, I added to the portfolios in this country a brand new ministry called the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service. And instead of calling for gun and calling for matic, Foster Cummings under the cabinet direction has been calling and has been answered. Today there are thousands of young people who are in that program here, there and everywhere. And that is what this government, this country is offering to young people. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been out there. I want to remind you, today in this country, there are over 700,000 accounts at the unit trust. I am sure if I go and poll this crowd, most of you in here will have some little kakada in the unit trust. Would you believe that when the PNM came up with the idea of forming a unit trust to allow the population to participate as you are participating now, that there were those who were opposed to it? Suppose the PNM had backed away or our knees had buckled because somebody was opposing it. We have taken decisions which have not been the easiest. A lot of what they've been talking about in this local government campaign, they will keep talking about because they are general election issues. And the general election is due in 2 years from today. So they'll be annoying you and talking the negatives and talking the stupidness from the 15th of August right down to the next polling day after the 14th of August. Because all they're concerned about is elections and winning a seat. Many of them have won seats and have never gone back to the district that elected them because they're saying they don't have to, because who's supporting them there only support them by the race and the religion. The PNM can't do that. The PNM would have lost elections in every part of this country except, I used to say Buku and Lambo. I can't say that now. Except in Laventille. Except in Laventille. And what that tells you is that the population selects the PNM anywhere and everywhere in this country. And our performance is what we get elected by. We are in a position, we prepare, we review, we restart, and we reset. And we come back and save the country from those who always pretend. I could tell you something. Anytime this country accepts that it has been saved by Jack Warner coming back in the UNC, you know we're going to hell in a handbasket. Anytime. Because nobody in this country who has a boy child and seriously want that boy child to grow up under the shadow of the law and in the glare of international acceptance will tell him, I want you to be like Jack Warner. Tell your boy child that, right? And tell your girl child you want them to be like Khadija Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, this country is at a crossroads. And on Monday, you are required to intervene. Many of you say, I don't vote in local government election. That is giving up your responsibility, and it is a dereliction of duty. Because if you don't vote, somebody else is voting, and at the end of the day, you will be governed by the standards they set and the outcome of their lack of principle, and in some cases, their criminal conduct. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the PNM, we've done our job. We've given you great candidates. We run an effective campaign. We've tried to educate you. I myself have been in the campaign. I've sat down on many occasions. I could tell you, I am the only prime minister in the history of this country who come out and sit down in front of you and the media and talk to you for hours because I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. And even if I don't have all the answers, I can talk to you about not having the answers. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your PNM. Those were your candidates. Those are your youths, young men, young women, experienced men, experienced women. And the PNM is that party of Eric Williams, party of George Chambers, the party of Patrick Manning. And today, it is your party. It is your vote that will make the difference. I don't want you all to believe, some of you who live in what is called PNM strongholds, you don't have to go to vote because the PNM win already and the PNM has always been here. That is not good enough. You must be a part of what makes the PNM win. Every number that is called for the PNM, one of those numbers must be your vote. And you must be able to say, I was responsible, I took some time off, I passed by the polling station, I stood in the line, and I let my finger count. That is responsible citizenship. Because when others calling for them to take up gun, we are calling on you to be patriots. Come out and take up the vote, use it, and select management for the country. Elections are important. This election is more than important. It is in fact significant and it is visionary. Because when you vote for the PNM and you give us that support, then not only the PNM members inside the parliament would have voted for local government reform, you, the people, would have voted for local government reform as well. And then we will proceed to put in place the management systems, we will put in place the resource streams, and then we begin to give local government more and more responsibility so that they can serve you better and better in your neighborhood. We want to move away from this thing about you have a drain in your backyard, you have a hole in the road, and it cannot and will not be fixed because the local government system doesn't allow them to have some cash in hand to do a small job. We want to move away from this system where councillors are elected and are only complaining that the CEO do this and the CEO say that and the CEO and the CEO. We want to give them executive authority where they will stay in office for a 4-year period, which is time to develop programs and to put effective contracting in place so you get better garbage collection. You bring more employment to your district. You hire more local contractors and you create support for the people who need support from the government. Because soon after, sometime in the not too distant future, after local government reform has been implemented as a transitional and rolling system, we want to look towards the Ministry of Education to put people in the corporations to do repairs, starting with the primary schools and moving later to the secondary schools, going to improving and upgrading the playing fields, controlling what goes on in the community centers, and of course, protecting you from criminals who stalk the streets and stalk the lands, because every corporation will have its own police service to increase the patrolling and the reporting of criminal conduct in your own neighborhood. What else can we offer in 2023? We offer you an upgrade and an improvement in the quality of your life. And that is why this election is different to every other local government election. It's different. This is the one that makes the quantum leap that takes us from the back years to the bright future. This is the election where every Burgess with a cell phone could be on a digital database to the corporation. So the corporation could talk to you on your phone and you could talk to the corporation on a program that you have. This is the era where every local government body could have a database of unemployed people, of people who need support or who are already on support for disabilities, and to ensure that those people get the money that Parliament said they should get, but now we can go to them which says that the corporation is looking at it. What that will do, it will remove a significant amount of the corruption and misallocation that attends the whole social service system. So ladies and gentlemen, it is not good enough. It is not required to say, leave it just so. And the very fact that when we were consulting all these UNC leaders at the level of local government, some of them are parliamentarians who said, yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be supported. And today, they're all on platform bad-mouthing it. It's simply because of politics. They don't want anything good for this country because they believe if things are going well in the country, it will redound to the benefit of the PNM. But the PNM does not exist for itself. The PNM exists for Trinidad and Tobago. And if good comes, it comes to all of us. And if bad comes, it comes to all of us. So ladies and gentlemen, you only have to ask yourself, who started saying yes to local government? And who is saying yes on August 14th? And you come to the answer, only the People's National Movement. So, most things have already been done. What is left to be done is for you to come out and bring out all the people that you have canvassed, all the people that you know who are responsible, bring them to the polling station. Encourage them to come to the polling station and vote in support of the transformation that local government reform promises in Trinidad and Tobago. And when you would have done that, you would have done your duty to God and country. You would have prepared the road for your children to walk. You would have protected yourself from the wiles of those who don't know what they're talking about. And you would be driven to say, like all the PNM supporters and members would say, when we would have done our duty to the country and we assemble at Balizé House on the night of August 14th, when the voting is counted and all the numbers are known, and we shout in one voice for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our political leader, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley. Now presented to you on stage, we introduce to you Super Blue.
Are you ready to go home? Children, time to go home. What is time, Mr. Wolf? 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 Bacchanal time, bacchanal time, bacchanal, 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 bacchanal time. The party can't done, the party can't done. Children, Kambule, from what church you can come. Hey, party can't done. No. Tell them, start the mass, the Boko Jumpy will come. Wait, the party can't done, the party can't done. 1, 2, 3. Start the ceremony. Everybody. In the air. Start the wave. Today's carnival. Children. Everybody. Start the wave. Start the wave. Start the wave. PNM. On the count of 4. Let me jump up. On the count of 4. Let me jump up. On the count of 4. Let me go. 1, 2, 3. Jump up, 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 jump up. Bacchanal, bacchanal. Jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up. Anybody? Sunday, Monday, the vote. No, when the time is old. When the time is old. What the time is old. When the time is old. Bacchanal time. Bacchanal time. Bacchanal, 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 bacchanal time. The party can't done. No, the party can't done. What's up, tell them on this plantation we want things tonight. Tell them the party can't done. No, 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 no way. Freedom to express myself without fright. That's all we want. Party can't done. Yeah, party can't done. Form a ring, wave and welcome the king. Come on, Johnny. Start the way, start the way, start the way, start the way. Today's carnival bazaar. Today's carnival. Hey, spreading news. Start the way, start the way, start the way, start the way. Only come the four, only come the four, only come the four. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, 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 jump.
We present to you your 141 candidates for the People's National Movement for local government election for 2023, August 14th. We say, vote PNM, your candidates.
Well, I pray and I pray for a day like today, bright and shining, so glory. Everyone with a flag and a smile on their face, Lordy Daddy, of every creed and race. Phenomenal, the lovely atmosphere. In the Lord is our shepherd, who shall be feared? The party start, fantastic excited.
The Prime Minister of the country said, are you ready for an upgrade? Super Blue said, it's bacchanal time. What he really means is it's reform time. The energy is real. In front of us, actually, you will see thousands of people. Our setup is an incredible one. Tents all along, packed, center stage packed, audience packed. And today we got a packed agenda. We got reform. We got the reason for reform. We got the reason to stand up. You got Marvin and Laurel here with me talking about what's real. So folks, let's hear it. How do you feel? What's your thought?
This excitement here is really profound. The energy being displayed by our young people, the support that they continue to give to the government and to the government and to the Prime Minister, the People's National Movement, all of the communities being represented throughout all of the regional corporations here in Trinidad and Tobago. 141 electoral districts being represented by a PNM candidate in next week's local government election. I feel a sense of pride, not only as a PNM member, but as a citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
And it was so incredibly poetic to see the Prime Minister stand in his power, backed by 141 candidates, backed by thousands of people, and you're seeing the sun just setting in the background.
You know what hit me? 2020 we had COVID.
Yes.
We couldn't campaign. We're just 2 days past our 3rd anniversary. And today to see thousands of people
sea of red
appreciating the power of politics. Remember, on August 14th, on Monday, if you don't have your polling card, the power of your politics is to turn up, go to the electoral districts, go inside, join the red line. Your name is online. You need your date of birth. You need your name. You'll know where you're going to vote. Turn up and vote. Vote for the upgrade.
And I'm calling upon all of those young people who will be voting for the first time. For the first time, the 18 to 22-year-olds who are voting for the first time. Calling upon you to stand and take responsibility for your country. This is what the PNM is offering to you, the opportunity to take responsibility for your own country and for your own affairs and bringing governance closer and more local to you. Marvin.
Someone came to me during our small intermission.
Yes.
And it said, Minister, the PNM is offering local government reform to bring development at the local level for communities.
Yes.
What is the opposition offering Trinidad and Tobago? What is their policy? What is their response to it? And the country needs to understand that we have reached a seminal part in our development, very much similar to independence, very much similar to Republican status, very much similar to free healthcare, free education, and we have reached a state where we are bringing development at the local government level, empowering communities and empowering people.
So a vote on Monday is a vote for jobs.
Right.
It's a vote for services.
Yes.
It's a vote for change that everybody asks for. That opportunity to actually see the thing being done. You heard the Prime Minister say, why not join the digital generation? As Minister, I can tell you we designed that. I linked into what you did, Marvin. That's right. Your TNTech, your WhatsApp position. What was missing was the money, the method, the manpower, and the mobilization. We offer that to Trinidad and Tobago as a policy and to Trinidad as a choice on Monday. The choice is to make it real. If we make it real by voting for reform, by voting for the People's National Movement, we upgrade ourselves.
So you know that you have to appear at the polls on Monday, the 14th of August. Polls are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in all polling divisions, all polling stations across the 141 electoral districts in Trinidad.
By the way, in San Fernando, the UNC is out offering television, offering stove, offering promises. In San Fernando, we have agreed, take everything.
Everything.
Take everything the way we took it in 2020, the way we took it in 2019, the way we took it in 2016, the way we took it in 2015. It's about decency prevailing, it's about intelligence prevailing, and it's the opportunity for our young children. So we're going to flip stateside soon, because we're going to wrap up at that end there. But Laurel, I know you have a lot you want to convey.
We still have a lot of action to take place, but we have to talk about the importance of the vote. We have to talk about the importance of all the people coming out to vote. Do not take this local government election for granted. Understand that local government will be almost equally powerful to central government with a great functionality, and you, the people of the different electoral districts, you have understanding and needs. Yes. And so we are calling out to you to ask you to come out on Monday the 14th of August. But we'll continue this conversation in a short while, and we're going to pitch stateside for some wrapping up excitement.
A little surprise. Let's roll stateside.
Who have offered themselves to serve with utmost integrity, sincerity, and transparency. And your energy today has been electrifying. So we thank each and every one of you for coming out in your thousands. There's one other, there's no other, our astute and most remarkable leader, our political leader, and the Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley, who has been day and night steering us to understand the difference between what is right and what is wrong and educating us. Thank you, Dr. Rowley. Ladies and gentlemen, August 14th is your turn to do your part. Vote resoundingly for your PNM candidate. Place your X by the Balize. Great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall always prevail. Thank you. Yeah.
PNM is a party of legacy. His father would have given the PNM anthems, and our anthem for this year.
So from Constantine Park, here in Macoya, keeping traditions alive, we have led elections since 1956. In 1956, we came to the election floor, and we have never been absent in the battlefield. We learn. We know what reform looks like. We understand what delivery looks like. We've been through some hard times. We had 2.5 years of COVID. We had economic shocks. But what we did is we were planning and preparing law that made sense. Law that with a vote equals jobs, equals opportunity. So for everyone who remembers 2010, the UNC attempt was to ask you to stay home. A stay-home push to drive away common sense. That's what we're fighting.
And then what happened 2010 to 2015? Don't expose yourself to that again.
We were really battling our survival.
10,000 UR people, folks were fired.
Yeah.
All of CPEP fired. All of forestry fired. Daily rated workers. We went through Section 34. We went through scandal. There was no policy, there was no plan.
Dismantling of all the national security apparatus.
Destroyed, completely destroyed.
They want us to forget the history. They want you to forget what they have returned by way of solution. We know that people are smarter than that.
And we're going to pitch stage right now for Colonel Robert, son of late Grandmaster, as he sings in modern rendition of this song.
Before is what we come to about, we go beat them. This election, the right choice is what the people say. It will take a stronger opposition to beat the PNM party today. The doctor said, reform is the way. He answered the call. It's power for all. He put you in charge. It's control at last. On election day, we vote in one way. They bring coalition to fool the whole nation. But how they teaming up? UNC they too corrupt. One face in extradition. Rest under investigation. It's deal that they want to make. But the election takes them. We go beat them. This election. The right choice is what the people say. It will take a stronger opposition to beat the PNM party today. The doctor said, reform is the way. He answered the call. It's power for all. He put you in charge. It's control at last. On election day, we vote in one way. Who we voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Hey, put your hand in the air for the PNM. Hand in the air for the PNM. Hand in the air for the PNM. Hey! Beat them, what we go do? Teach them, what we must do? Beat them, the right choice is PNM. Beat them, now let we go. Teach them, it's time to vote. Beat them, let's beat them again. What we go do? What we go do? What we go do? The right choice is PNM. What we go do? Now let we go. It's time to vote.
I love you over the 14th. Great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. Love you.
We must do. Beat them, the right choice is PNM.
I'll tell you why. Is anybody from the People's National Movement? Is anybody here from the People's National Movement? If you're from the PNM, say yeah, yeah. Well, put your two hands in the air. Run the track, DJ, there we go. Hey! We'll be fine. Look, we make the right choice every time. Still a job to be done and a race to be won. And we know we will win every time. Just keep the faith, heads up high. We're together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done and the race will be won. And you know you will win every time. What? And we go vote. For the love of we country, we go vote. To protect the treasury, we go vote. It's only Dr. Rowley, the right choice for TNT. PNM is the choice, PNM is the voice. PNM only way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the body, say hey. Introducing my friend, it's your right.
Right choice, proud leader. The battle for your nation, your life matter, yeah. We leadership, yo, we promise you forever, yo. Vote PNM and everything will be much better, yeah. Strength and honor in 5 years of government. Never again will we allow mismanagement. foolishness. Who them try to trick and sell out? But them can't buy my foot in a bow. Them get a move when Red Army a run out. All these evil people we get for money. Lucky to Rowley, a leader phenomenal. The leadership full of pirates and criminals. Send for the duck, cause the state is critical. Searching to perform, and this country's political structure. Send for the doctor. Side by me with a golden pen, a golden pen, a golden pen. Side by me with a golden pen. We vote in PNM. Everybody now side by them. PNM. Side by them. PNM. How are you side by them? Everybody we vote in PNM. Let me go. PNM. It's a PNM power. PNM. Positive healing power. PNM. Moving forward together. Introducing Rishi, my brother.
All of we is one family. All of we is one family. Working together to build this country. When the world was breaking, everyone agreed. When the world was breaking, we have the empathy. And that is why we voted for our country. Super, 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 super. Red, strength to the power. Red, this is in the air. Red, the sweetness, yeah.
Let me get into it. Get something to him. Get something to him. Get something to him. Get something to him. What? You have it. You have it.
What a magnificent presence we have here in Constantine Park in Trinidad. The big red rally, the curtains coming down after 6 weeks of intense campaigning, walking from street to street, road to road, lane to lane, knocking on doors, talking to all our citizens. What an amazing experience here in Constantine Park. You can feel the energy, the vibes. We are ready to roll on August the 14th.
It has been a beautiful journey, and it is pregnant with possibility for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, for you, the electorate. We're doing this for you. The PNM is doing more for you. We have traveled through every nook and cranny of this country, walking with you, meeting you, 141 candidates. Thank you to all of you for journeying with us over the past months. Thank you for believing in the vision of the People's National Movement. Thank you to the parents. One parent messaged me just now to say, Nicole messaged me to say her eldest daughter is voting for the first time this year, and she let her daughter know it's her constitutional duty. And we remind all parents and all of those who have influence, this is your call to national duty. Journey with the PNM.
So folks, the power for change, for reform, the power to deliver results, the power to deliver jobs, the power to upgrade our lives, the power to get faster services is in your right index finger. Quite interestingly, the color of the ink is red. That says it all. It is time for change to be delivered. Let's get it done on Monday. Turn out in our numbers. Remember, check the EBC online. Every vote matters in a democracy such as ours. We are proud to have been with you at Constantine Park. I thank my co-host, Marvin. What we doing? Voting PNM. Laurel, what we doing?
Voting PNM.
So folks, stay with us on Monday for Victory Lap. But let's make sure we say our prayers and we deliver the result that is required, which is a victory for the PNM. God bless you all from Constantine Park. We are tuning out. Marvin says curtains come down. Trinidad is in good hands.
Thank you all and good night.
Colin Marlin, Imbert and Donna Cox, Joe Newt, Benny and Hines with the dreadlocks. We coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. PNM, PNM. PNM, PNM. Too much thief and corruption and too much bubble. She feels she could run this country only on alcohol. From here, from she take it, flying in heli.
helicopter while they empty the treasury and we poor people suffer. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Warn them, go on the anointed God. We coming to bust the throat. He go have one big regret. Clause 34, we will forget. No.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, NMG, hear this rhythm. Tell we my case, tell them grace. We don't want no cuts.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Tell them grace. Front on
Dale, the voice.
We don't care where the cause is. We have the cream and sausage. We make the girl and them rock up. We make the girl them wind up them ways. As we enter the venue tonight is. Okay. When we roll out tonight is the only service we want is. No one not missing it, not missing it. No one not missing it, not missing my carnival. Chip on it, chip on it, chip, chip, chip on it, chip on it, chip, chip, chip on it, chip on it, chip, chip, chip on it, chip on it, chip, chip. Hey, let me teach you about carnival. We could do what we want. Like pin them, get them all over me. Bartender. Like the free me from lock up. Lift up your leg and back up. No girl waist go be safe for the carnival. Anyway, the girl there, you going to find me. Getting on like a maniac. No girl waist go be safe for the carnival. Anyway, the girl there, you going to find me. Getting on like a maniac. I'm whining on somebody, girl. I'm jamming on somebody, girl. I walk on somebody, girl. I don't want no trouble, girl. I'm whining on somebody, girl. I'm jamming on somebody, girl. I'm taking with somebody, girl. But I don't want no back that.
Platinum link, yeah. Push back, ride it, buy the truck, ride it, buy the truck, look where you been. Back, ride it, buy the truck, ride it, buy the truck, look where you come. Back, ride it, buy the truck, ride it, buy the truck, look where you been.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
I come to open Pandora box. I come to open Pandora box. Patrice again. We don't play mannequin when we hear soca. It's bacchanal thing when we hear soca.
This is the salsa, the biggest baddest tune ever in history. Knock it down.
Die where you lie, TEMPA in the soca. All of the hot gal wine and bend over. In the soca. All of the hot gal, push back, ride it, buy the truck, ride it, buy the truck, look where you been.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Back, ride it, buy the truck, ride it, buy the truck, where you been. Back, ride it, buy the truck, where you push. Back, ride it, buy the truck. I come to open Pandora box. I come to open Pandora box. I come to open Pandora box.
Yeah.
Again, we don't play mannequin when we hear soca. It's bacchanal thing when we hear soca. Push back when we hear soca.
Street 919 FM.
Don't know when we touch it.
Wow.
Down the place, up and down.
Loud as
Girls are bad and bossy. Shine on the road like walking trophy. Make where when we coming through. All of the bands that we coming to. Truck man, what they know you have to come. Every corner flexing mode. Who not flexing, vexing? Who not flexing, vexing? Who not flexing? Lava, queen, freak, explicit. Right now I in a flexing mode. Right now I in a flexing mode. Right now I in a flexing mode. I in a flexing mode. I in a flexing mode. Who not flexing, vexing? Who not flexing, vexing? Who not flexing, vexing? Who not flexing?
Let's try that again. Yeah.
Just give the thing
I don't know who does interfere with the father head, you know. Street 919 FM, dear the voice. What the links wait side. We're gonna kick you guys all the way until the hour of 8 o'clock.
Tell her why you look back at it, eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. So when you start to fling that, look back, look at how it arch. Look back at the speed. Look back, look what you done scars. Look back, girl you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, girl you know what you're doing. Make you waste for the eye contact. Father, if you send this lady, I just wanna tell you thank you, child. Not intend on leaving that. Just do what I say. Tell her why you look back at it. Eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you.
Wanna say shout to all of you, whatever you're doing.
Look back.
I know some of y'all now coming from your rallies, with your respective rallies.
Look what you done scars.
Whatever it is that you're doing right now, you're locked on to the best.
You know what you're doing.
You know Saturday is my day to to be musically. How to put it there? Saturday is the only voice free up time. So I say shout to everybody that is on the inside, wherever you're listening to us right now. Whoa!
Where the party tonight? Someone tell me where the party tonight. Where the party tonight? Someone tell me where the party tonight. Where the party tonight? Someone tell me where the party tonight. Where the party tonight? Someone tell me where the party tonight. Girl want party, girl them want feel wine. Come let's party 'cause it's carny time. Waistline moving morning to the night, and the girl they want for wine. The DJ them the girl them a cup and bend. Back shot when me come in a bed. Tick tock, girl wine to your head. Anytime I see a girl you have to get wet. Burn like a cigarette, bend down like a nix. Slap up on your body, girl, shake up your leg. Burn like a cigarette, bend down like a nix. Slap up on your body, girl, shake up your leg. It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca.
Once they shout some team on TikTok as well. Wine about the body.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Well, look who it is. It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she want me now. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me now. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me now. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me now. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the head, shoulder, knees. Move over, let her breathe. She ain't no
Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
For the camera, crowd of people front and center. The video man not shaking enough. He ain't seen none yet. She only want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body.
Every day is my happy day, you know. Never tell you why. Never tell you why.
It could be rum. It could be anything, everything going down.
It could be water. It could be rum. It could be anything, everything going down. 'Cause the bottle's over me head. And I bumps into the ground.
Bottles over me head.
Now watch the girl them when.
Guess what?
Come like.
Let we pop a bottle.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Dale, the voice.
Let we pop a bottle.
The Street 919 FM.
Let we pop a bottle.
Whoa, my friend. Yeah, my friend. Whoa, my friend. Yeah, my friend. I hear with my friend.
And even when money was low, we were still fine. Cause we used to say that all that we go live big time, big time. So when I step inside a fence, you don't have to ask me who I'm rolling with, or if I here with my family. If I on the road in Barbados or Miami, or even in Trinity, you know who with me. I'm here with my friend, and yeah, if I not straight till the end, see I got money to spend, so if you know who's a real brethren. I buckle out of school and I begin to dance, my head done gone, so I feel into chant out you. My head done gone, so I feel into chant out you.
This Saturday, turn up The Street 919 FM.
One thing I need inside of the vet, give me a bottle of rum. I love me rum and me rum it love me. I'm totally
I don't know about you, eh? I celebrated from all now.
Cause I drinking whole night, and I whining, head nice, and I only smiling.
Just the fact that you're live alone today says enough.
Drinking, just check me out, whining, I catch it all night, I smiling.
Baby, in a bottle.
I come from a place of love.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Dale, the voice.
This one go run the tongue again. This one go wake the tongue again. I come from a place of love. Vibes don't get us never stop. Like something that's trigger away. Like the rhythm that's give me energy. 10,000 coming strong. All the way. Tell them if you don't want nobody. I say this one for culture. Every masquerader. We say long live soca. Boy, well if you love this thing then jump up. Back at that time say jump up. Hands in the sky and jump up. Lift them up high and jump up. Somebody jump up. Come the way, jump up. Everybody jump up. All over there. This thing I'm meant to tell them about the rum. I the place slow man and vibe. Watch how the party turn up tonight. Going out and body the people better we cause them trouble. Okay. Trouble.
This Saturday, turn up The Street 919 FM.
Front to the back, jump up and way. Whole place shell is madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them up there. Front to the back, jump up and way. Whole place shell is madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them up there. Look, they want me already. They go pussy out, Lord. Right up, brother. Right up, boy. This is the kind of stupidness is not allowed, Lord. Right up, brother. Right up, boy. Why they know what good for them? They will listen to be kind of music and
entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
I want to say shouts to all the maxi taxi drivers. Those of you that are applying right now on the PBR, I want to say special good afternoon to you and all the passengers on the inside as well. I know for sure it's about 50 to 60 red band maxi pumping hard. I want to say big up to the green band maxi family as well. It's just about 8 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock. Want to say shouts to the Port of Spain posse as well. All the St. James taxi drivers, the older heads. I was shocked, you know, real young people that's listening to 91.92. So we blaze it all over. We are the defenders. This evening we defending only with some good vibes, good positive music. Hear the voice, I'm inside. Platinum Links. Oh!
Street 919 FM.
Nobody wanna see you rising, and when they do, they don't even like it. They just wanna see you deep in crisis. Drive us off, you don't need a license. All of her, she can even ride it. Go ahead, move your feet just like this. Then he showed me the latest. We walk over them haters. Now what you do, man, you're so
youngsters, calm on yourself. That tune out with the girl that is sexy. Ladies.
QB tried to show me how to do it. He sat me down in this place, and he said to me, nobody wanna see you rising, and when they do, they don't even like it. They just wanna see you deep in crisis. Drive us off, you don't need a license. All of her, she can even ride it. Go ahead, move your feet just like this. Then he showed me the latest. We walk over them haters. Now what you do? Now watch me do my zonto, azonto. Now watch me do my zonto, azonto. Now watch me do my zonto, azonto. We walk over the haters. Now what you do, my zonto, azonto. We walk over the haters. She done do me right, oh. But she done spent my money, oh. What am I gonna tell my mommy, oh? I should've listened before. She done do me like Antonin. She just controlling my phone. She done do me like Antonin. I don't get messed up, say no more. She done do me like Antonin. She done chew my mango polo. She done do me like Antonin. She's taking me back like a bingo. And I couldn't try to be single. And the way that she's dancing, I don't.
Wanna say shout to the sugar that's massive on the inside as well. This is Ray G's, I see ya.
I couldn't try to be single.
Mommy Platinum, I see ya.
I don't know. Because tonight, I don't care what I will buy.
Wanna say shout to my brother Trotter Baker on the inside as well. Big up the Mova team.
Put your hands up in the sky.
Big up the Mova Marcy.
Hey, yeah, you got me dancing and I know the way that you move in your window.
Youngsters, calm on yourself. That tune out with the girl that is sexy. Ladies.
This where we die.
The voice.
Okay. She's making me back like a bingo. And I couldn't
see you TikTok blazing, man. Big up the Cascade Massive on the inside as well.
Yo. She's making me back like a bingo. And I couldn't try to be single. And the way that she's dancing, I don't know. Because tonight, I don't care what I will buy. Cause I know we getting high. Put your hands up in the sky. In the sky. Hey, yeah, you got me dancing a lingo. The way that you move in your window. Dancing a lingo.
Big up the Breeze team on the inside as well.
The way that you move.
Oh, great as well. I done, yeah.
Dancing a lingo.
Platinum Blazing. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Wanna say shouts to the toy money man. Yeah. That's my son, you know. I'm a baby dad. Oh, yeah.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the
Yeah, you're just saying all what they had to say about you. You know, you have to tell them hello, excuse me.
I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
The voice.
When you were gone, I crashed my car into the bridge. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it.
They say all kind of thing about you. Guess what you tell them?
I don't care.
I love it.
I
They say you're toxic, you know what we say, right, Platinum?
Me not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive like and tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Neo, that's right.
I love you tonight.
Youngsters, come with us.
Yeah, right.
That tune up with a girl that was sexy.
Ladies, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive. I just want you to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Neo, that's right.
I will love you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
I want to say shout to Adnati Royal. Shout to you, man. Hey, shout to the Duncan Street Massive as well.
I got a feeling.
Jamoni, big up yourself, my brother.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Let me see this one.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna.
And Platinum, when tonight becomes a good night, what we say after that?
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one picking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. Oh, Gotti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap.
The party vibe is bumping, the music won't set me free. Makes no sense to fight this incredible energy. Got me fist pumping and jumping, fist pumping and jumping. Don't point me to the.
We gain all this something till it.
Can't you see?
I'm in.
I'm amped up. I'm amped up. I'm amped up. I'm amped up.
The voice.
I'm amped up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Party rock is in the house.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM. The official station that defends the nation.
What is this show on the inside as well, TikTok family? Never see you also on the inside here, man. I know, big up yourself. CC, I see ya. Khadija, what's up? Akila, good afternoon to you. Just about 18 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock here. Street 919 FM, Hail the Voice, I'm in your company. And on the Wheels of Steel, Platinum Links, rocking it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
Everybody just have a good time. Yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody
feeling clubbish. Whoa. To Cheeks, I see ya. Boy, oh boy, I see some things in front of me yet. Very interesting, boy. Yo, lie! It's just about 21 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock here on the Street 919 FM. Want to say shout to all of y'all locked on and blazing with us. And continue to blaze with us every single time. Doesn't matter what time of day. Boy, these people that have just be up from all 3 o'clock in the morning, rallying straight until the next day. In fact, the street is never off. 24/7 around the clock. I'm good, Cheeks. I wasn't feeling too well for a couple days. I still fighting it, but at the end of the day, we had to do what we had to do, right? Regardless. So I know some of y'all didn't see me out on what did I was Thursday? Been out of work for a little while, you know. Trying to catch back myself because I really wasn't feeling 100. Still not 100. But once you have life, you have everything, eh? Once you have life, you have everything, and that's all that you need. And of course, keep praying up. Once you're praying up, you're staying up. So let me pay some bills here. And while we pay bills, we're going straight to Tobago. And what I want Tobago to do is join the Street 919 FM for the live broadcast of Tobago's newest political party. Tobago's People's Party, the TPP. As interim political leader, Mr. Farley Chavez Augustine presents his team at the Stage in the Sea this Sunday, 13th August 2023 from 5 p.m. 919 FM brings it all to you live. Don't miss this historic event, the TPP launch. Change is coming. And of course, guys, join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Thursday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. 5 superfruits in Lviv and mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. Hope I pronounce them thing correct. They don't make a meme out of me. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives a live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at, there's a foreign number, so take it down, 516-286-7079. That's 516-286-7079. Wagwan, my brother, Jamoni. Jamoni again. And of course, guys, you can visit the webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. And of course, True Light Ministries presents its first annual Sports and Family Day and Charity Fundraiser. Saturday, 19 August 2023 at the Edinburgh 500 Recreational Ground from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come join us for a day of fun and family interaction, games, talent show, Bible quiz, and more. Activities are for adults and kids. Giveaways and lots of big prizes to be won. Barbecue and hot dogs would be on sale. Chicken costs $40, pork is $45, and beef is $50. Hot dogs are $20. And every 4 or 10 more tickets purchased will be given a receipt to win. And of course, there will be 2 prizes for each category. So for more information and tickets, contact 749-556-6 or 494-9161. And of course, guys, don't forget the Street 919 is now going live on Instagram. Follow, like, and share our pages as you can see all your favorite shows live on Instagram at The Street 919 FM. And of course, if you want the new on-the-go experience in radio, simply go to the Play Store and your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click The Street 919 FM. So you can listen to us wherever you go. You all hear that roar, right? All right, never touch base a little bit. I've seen certain people who want to check you. Supervisor.
Hey, what's happening, my man?
Hey, I'm there, cool. What's up? It's a long time I haven't checked in with you on a Saturday.
Yes, by me, you know.
I didn't hear what you said, sir.
I said, even though that they're getting sick, that is sending a sick leave by me before you take me day off.
I will do
that.
My
brother.
Yeah, man. How things are going?
I'm glad they're feeling a little better. Just come out and make the world feel good.
Yeah, man. But that's what we have to do, and that's what I love doing too, eh?
Yeah, listen, man, it is nice to make people feel good, you know.
Indeed.
It is nice to make people feel good, nice to make people smile, nice to make people be happy. You give somebody something, you're sure that they're feeling good. Man, you feel more happier than them, you know. Yeah, as long as you give them with a good heart, don't study who it is you give. Sometimes they give something and you don't know who you give a charity and you don't know who ended up with it.
Indeed.
But as long as somebody feels happy, not somebody who wants something, you give somebody who needs something.
Yeah, man.
And the charities for who needs. And let me say good afternoon to all my friends who I talk to for a little time. Hey, Mommy Sauce, what's happening? Yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed the pan yesterday. Yeah. Zina, what's happening? It's a woman. Brother Sterling. Carol and Jenny, yeah, man. It's Faizabad. Missing somewhere. Malcolm and Gemma. Mr. Toronto. Woman Oga, yeah, man. Well, they get on board. Train is moving. So, 12:55 past the street. They get on board the train. The bus starting the corner of New Street and Charlotte Street. So, you go along the Savannah, come along up Our Lady Young Road, go up the hill, come through somewhere. Yeah. You go up out in Mount Glamour, take a little sip or something, non-alcoholic drink. You have to sell what the people and them, make them feel nice something, and we move with nice music in the place. Yeah, so, who play the music there?
Platinum Links.
Hey, Links, yeah, man. They're doing it good. And to everybody, I know Pastor Google listening, he's come from a meeting and he must be going home now. Listen, Bruce, yeah, man, and Naka, and to the lady at the Sunday evening, the pride of Sunday evening. I had to call no name. Yeah, man. So love to everybody. I just want to say have a nice evening and a good night. And may the good Lord bless and keep each and everyone. Or let's say a prayer. Most important thing, look and make sure that the children inside about now so. Just make sure that they're not down the road. They say they're going by the neighbor and they're not by the neighbor. They're 4 or 5 hours down the road. Or they jump in a car and go on fire. You don't know which part they're going. Make sure your children at home around now so. Now is the time 7 o'clock. You're supposed to be inside. Yeah, that's going to be going for a long time. Wash your foot and jump in your bed. Just love to everybody. For Iowa, well, let's take it light. Love to everybody. Enjoy the rest of the night. Blessings to each and everyone.
You too, Manu. You too. Yeah, man. And of course, you know, we always have to be grateful for the persons that always locked on and listening on the street and always checking in, always making sure everything good. Not missing a beat. There's a radio station, you can't miss a beat, you know. Because things has happened, and if you're not locked on and listening, you could miss. You know, and I'm glad to be a part of the 91.9 FM family. I'm glad to be given the honor to be in your homes. To be not just a normal voice on radio. You know? Not just to be another voice, not just another person coming and talking, but to be an influence on the radio in your homes. To start you up on a morning, to finish you off in the evening. Whatever the need may be, I'm glad that I'm here to serve. You know? And of course, well, you keep praying for the Dan, keep praying for all of us here at the street, you know. Because it don't be easy. Sometimes you have to fight the elements, sometimes you have to fight the bad mind, sometimes you have to fight so many different things that life throws at you. You know, and we need our guidance, we need our prayers, we need our support. You know, it's not just calling in the radio station and say this, that, and the other, or if we open the phone lines and everybody praise the boss. But sometimes you have to pray for the boss too. Pray for IWER George, pray for the family, pray for everybody, pray for the management, for the staff, to those that do the daily run-ins at the radio station, to those that secure the premises. Everybody that down to the cleaners and all, you have to pray for them. Because each one and each single person makes 91.9 what it is and who it is today and what it will continue to be. And of course, I want to say shout to the Tobago family as well. Pray for all of us. We are all one family. Yeah? And of course, while I'm doing that, I know my boy Elijah Stewart listening and locked on. Always listening and locked on. Don't frighten. Soon and very soon you'll get a phone call from me. Alright? We have things in the works. A lot of things been taking place. I get like down for a whole 4 days, you know. Yeah, boy. That lick down was dread. That lick down. In fact, it was longer, but I was really fighting it and I couldn't take it no more. I literally lied down for 2 days. You know? But sometimes it's the little things that just count too, you know, the little things that just count. And I'm glad to I get a little phone call and thing and say, hey, come. We going in the park. I know you ain't feeling good, you know, just come out and thing and whatever. And you know, seeing small man and all them little things to just help you. Just shake up a little bit too. So I want to make sure everybody good and nice on the outside. We're going to go straight back into the music. But here we're going on Platinum. While being a nice little joyous mood and, you know, we having a nice little club session here on the 91.9. I really honestly feel like we had to kind of start ponging back positivity into the streets. We really had to start ponging it back into that because yeah, but it don't have no positivity at all. People just dying left, right, and center. And I don't like how things going. So here we're going on. I might get a little thing up for this. But we're going down the road of the peace. We want to bring back peace and positivity in Trinidad and Tobago. And if I'm the only person doing it, so be it. I am not happy. I'm not contented with how things is. So if I had to do it by myself, I could do it by myself. So I digging up something from way back whenever. And then Platinum, you go follow to suit after that. Because we really need the peace and positivity in Trinidad and Tobago.
Bring back peace on the street.
Bless the world with harmony. There's no greater time for love, no greater time for peace.
Yo,
This is Jaranos representing for the thing called Street 91.9. Right, this segment is called Peace Treaty. Bring back the love on the street. Yo, what I always asking for. It's simple. Bring back the love on the street. Things getting out of hand.
Oh Lord, make me talk to them gunman, them why? Talk to them. Bam bam, brother, my journey, God alone, I walk with me. Okay. I want them by them promoting, we fed up by the gun thing, and I know what them want. Not ready like ready for no shelling. Swanee say, watch your friend in her, because me fed up by them friend killer. Why can we just live like brother? Let love one another. Make the whole place better. So we know when I'm a gang leader. Make them buy come out of peer pressure. Why everybody wanna be a sassa? I know no watches, them want press. On a big chain and white vest. Them put mama in stress. When the maniac march out and live one life. Funny Jelano, Lumpy Boss Movado. Telling maniac, Rion and KG. Listen what me tell you. We need more love in the ghetto. Sing some positive tune and set them ghetto youths. Living in a gunman town. We don't need no gunman sound. Living in a gunman town. We don't need no gunman sound. So what's your friends who you're linking with? Cause they will lead you to your casket. All out, say me talk to them, buy them, tell them this positive music. Tell them gunman, slow them roll. Tell them take it easy. Now rise up the murder toll. We're fed up of printing jersey. I love it, make the whole place better. So we know when I'm a gang leader. Make them buy come out of peer pressure. Why everybody wanna be a sassa? I know no watches, them want press. On a big chain and white vest. Them put mama in stress. When the maniac march out and live one lifeless. Funny Jelano, Lumpy Boss Movado. Telling maniac, Rion and KG. Listen what me tell you. We need more love in the ghetto. Sing some positive tune and set them ghetto youths. Living in a gunman town. We don't need no gunman sound. Living in a gunman town. We don't need no gunman sound. So let me sing about love. And let me sing about peace. Too much blood I run in the streets, yeah. And let me sing about love. Let me sing about peace. Too much blood I run in the street. Forget about the gun we long like Rapunzel. And with the big black rubber handle. I let them buy them, live up them dream. Forget about AR-15. Bam bam, brother, my journey, God alone.
Bring back peace on the street.
Bless the world with harmony. There's no greater time for love, no greater time for peace.
Yeah, coming to my people, yeah. You just got this right to live. Yeah, we've got to trust in them outside. Don't expect them to help us out. Yeah, don't let them fool you and make mockeries of you and trick you. You've got to do what you've got to do. Think positive. So we've got just to rise above ourselves.
I want to know, yeah, does it only rain in the ghetto? Yeah, I want to know, does it only rain in the ghetto? Yeah, so when the sun comes out, there is no more rain, and the clouds go away.
Don't you touch that dial. You're locked onto The Street 919 FM.
There is no more rain, and the darkness goes away.
I'd rather be unpopular for the right things.
I want to know.
You could say what you want to say.
How does it only rain in the ghetto? Yeah, I want to know.
Trinidad and Tobago is love, is peace, is unity. Yes, sir.
Never let go. I never let go. God will never let me down. He's the driver of my vehicle. I never let go. Because I try to give me the strength, I know God will never let me down. He's the father of the people.
So listen.
Come along and let's labor in the vineyard. Come, let us cultivate the fruits of our hearts. Because no man can see clearly without Jah. He is my guide and my protector. That's why me love him more than words can.
Don't give up at all, you know. Yes,
I never let go. I never let go. God will never let me down. He's the driver of my vehicle. I never let go. Because I never give me the strength, I know God will never let me down.
Hug up my brother or sister, tell them this, you see me and you.
We got to stop all the violence and war. And just a show all up in our See, I know Jah never gonna let me down. On the money well, you already gone. Now you got them cannot touch the positive because me a survivor. The wicked have a feel the fire that me all a driver. Yeah. See, my life has been a struggle for a long, long time.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, right? Keep it low. It has some people and them who talk positivity just for style. And just to say, well, boy, yeah, because we only talking it, but we don't really want it, you know. Because being positive not paying bills. What I want to tell all the community leaders, all of y'all who have illegal guns and all these different things, y'all all going on. Let me stop mashing up the nation and let we come together as one. Let me work on a solution to make things better. I'm fed up opening up my phone, opening up the newspaper, coming and have to sit down and open my mic, and every day it's 4 and 5 and 6 murders. Let me bring it back down to deaths should only be a natural causes. Run tune.
Never give it up. No. All of your life. Never give up. Never give it up. No. All of my life. I never give up. All the stress and strength and I maintain. Never give up. Even when I'm down, then out this child lifts me up. Job is my everything. Keep above my family. Even though they're my enemies, I know never give up. All of my life, never give up. All of your life, to lift me up. All of my life, never give it up. No. All of my life. Rastafari never leave I do. So even when the road get rocky, me say me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. When the going get Rastafari never leave I do. So even when the road get rocky, me say me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. When the going get tough, I said the tough get going. My people don't give up. I said there ain't no giving in. No, Rastafari guide I and I from the beginning. I and I carry Jaja down in my soul. Always hold my hand in a Jaja, never let me go.
It's Saturday. Turn up The Street 919 FM.
Always hold my hand in a Jaja, never let me go. I and I still a walk with the Savior. Each and everywhere that I go, still not left out the most high.
Hey, I must say shout to Linty.
I still a walk with the
And Shaniqua, I want to say shout to every single person that makes that check-in and just make sure, hey, everything good with you.
I can't really live as one. Oh yes, I understand. Yes, I have wasted my time. Wasted my time with trying to deal with mankind. And that's a very hard thing to do. But it tickles in the back of my mind. Scratch. Will, just to leave this world behind.
Shout to you, TJMP, I see ya.
I guess I'm not the only one. Not the only one. Like to see mankind living in tranquility. You and I, sure. And if only we agree.
I want everybody to sit down and sing this, you know.
We can live.
No matter what you're going through in life, you see us, we treat the audience. Guess what? All in this
thing together. Can we all just live as one?
Police, road boy, every single body boy. Let me bring back the love in Trinidad and Tobago, man. Every single area. Guess what you sing?
There are lots of signs in life, some that you may not like. You could be living this minute, the next minute you're gone away. Hold up your heads, my brothers. Be conscious, my sisters. And by your works you shall surely be paid. Never try to miss the man with the anger, the one who's got the tiger, the one who sits high and he looks down low. And if you ever miss the man with the anger, the one who's got the tiger, then you'll be someone that he don't know.
Oh yes, I'm not sure if I will live to see tomorrow. Even in this world of conflicts and sorrows, but it's like gold as gunmen strike forward, and the wicked people work taking off like an arrow. I wonder if I will see tomorrow. Even in this world of conflicts and sorrow, but it's like gold as gunmen strike forward, and the wicked people work is taking off.
Oh Lord, when we look at where we're coming from, where we are today, yes, we gotta say thank you, and Lord, and yes, you promised to deliver us, got us in every way. We gotta say thank you,
and me not stop. Thank him for waking me this morning. Thank him for carrying me through the day. Thank him for all of his blessings. I will never go astray. To me, I talk about the Almighty King, who give us life, and that's the greatest thing. I know Jah is real, and I can feel him. So with the love in me and the express.
I've been here all day of my life. Work to the floor, I mean.
You see, I never tune too big. I want me, I the big tune. I want me.
Always I knew.
What you see? I've been here all day of my life.
Works good and queer, I behold with my sight. Some will share, others do as they like. Some you flesh them want here with them. Knife. Some they care their heart is like ice. After killing under them retired, but I hold it firm. Every man deserves to earn. Janja come
your life
says holding firm. Every man deserves to earn. You won't see
Street 919 FM. Yes, sir.
It's an attitude, yeah. I don't choose, I don't lose, so go on your way. Money is the order of your day. Choosing your wealth, that won't stay. Want to come to prove I don't choose, and then it's me and I love me include. Every obstacles I am move. Yeah, it's I put all on earth and reprove. Holding firm, every man deserves to earn. Judge a crown or plans with success. Holding firm, every man has his turn. You won't think I'm the mess. I see your brother make a call and you turn and get vexed. Oh, here you know here, but I neglect you and neglect and too bad. Tell me how you do it, I'm watching you with your works and deceit. In your heart, do you feel complete? All the cake, all I to go eat, holding firm. Every man has its turn. Judge a count of plans with success. I'm holding firm. Every man deserves to earn. Jack on my plans with success, holding firm. Every man deserves to work. Jack on my plans with success, holding firm. Every man has his turn. You won't sink us in the mess.
It's Saturday. Turn that volume up. The Street 919 FM.
I don't know about all later. You see, when it comes to positivity and when it comes to doing things the right way and fixing it and doing what you have to do and them kind of thing, this is what we have to do. And as big people, if it is that you know you're wrong somebody or you and somebody fall out, sometimes the best thing to do is to call and say, here was the scene. I might have offended you, or I may have responded in a way that because I felt hurt or because I felt offended or because of whatever the case may be, and you put yourself out there like that and you say, you know what? But our way to live in love, our way to live in unity, our way to live in everything that is good. So here what's going on. You apologize, you make things right. This is what we need here right now in Trinidad. A man sneezing or watch a man too hard, you ready to kill him. Just today I moving, rolling, doing on the road and a man talking about that. He say, boy, you won't believe I sit down in a taxi and it's because our next man bad driver next man and the passenger in the taxi put on his glass and started tell the next man something and there's people come out a car and who this and that. Now we had to start living love, living togetherness because life too short. You don't know tomorrow might come and tomorrow might be your day. You understand? Tomorrow might be your day. So at the end of the day, we have to know what we're doing. We have to know the timing. Look at Sister now, mine Platinum. They hold up at gunpoint this week here, Thursday. Take she car at gunpoint and go on. You understand? And they never know what life might really do to you now, boy. So we have to always make sure and ensure that no matter what it is, that we standing strong, we standing firm. You understand? And living life to the best of the best of the bestest. You understand what I'm saying? I seen supervisor like you wanted to point something. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I forgot to lift up for that program last night, boy. That's real bad last night. You understand? I wish somebody had said that and let me hear that song that was better than any show that he might have given any at all. So I just want I forget to listen up on that and I called it just now. Understand? I don't know somebody had tape and you play over that he was that was like any show in Marathon Gardening man had them flipping out their hand and all kind of things. I like the show last night.
Serious.
So I just wanted to say that now. And let me say good evening to Gemma. Because sometimes I call and I want to say to Gemma, but I forget because I want to say funky Gemma. And that is always come to mind quick. So when it's funky Gemma. And I hope she reached home safe. I know she went to the meeting. I hope she reached home safe. And brother, you see they now say just now about life and things. I hope a lot of people understand. I see a lot of young people listening to the radio and they listen to upbeat and they listen to good thing at all,
Mm-hmm.
Because this is life and thing. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You vex with somebody today. They bounce you so and somebody bounce you, vex them and you told tomorrow you're there to follow. You understand? So you better love everybody and always keep all yourself young fellas. But not only not pull on the gun, you get rid of the gun. Get rid of the gun. The man who handed the gun, walk away from him. He don't let him see again. Don't let him to talk to him again. Make him to understand why he used the gun for himself. He used to use it. But they behave all themselves, man. This is a nation we believe in. It's 3/4 of the road already. So he put on the ceiling and that, man. Young fellas, behave all themselves. It's just pour the love like butter and piece of iron. Understand? So love to everybody. Have a nice night. And, try and get somebody something you might think want a cup of tea or a bake and coffee. Hey, my brother.
Much thanks and blessings, brother. And of course, Sam, fully endorsed. And this is what we have to have. This is what we must want. Understand? So at the end of the day, if you are now boy here, what's this in? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow when I come here tomorrow morning. I don't know if it have a paid broadcast tomorrow or whatever, but once I'm able to, tomorrow is the opportunity for me to just call in and whoever have a beef, a riff, Araf, kill it day tomorrow. Tomorrow call in and say, yeah, was you seen? Me and you, we don't see eye to eye. I don't like you. We might not agree in certain things, but here what's going on. I just want you to know that I know that change must start with me, and the only way change and things going to get better in Trinidad if it start home by me. So whatever me and you have, we will done a day. Tomorrow, I go in and do it tomorrow, you know. All who I believe have me and them a thing, I call it out tomorrow and I say, yeah, what's he saying? This is what I believe, and I want us to start off on a new foot. Call the morning. I mean,
no.
First I always hear in the morning, eh? Yeah, morning.
Yeah, Dale. Good evening, Dale, and good evening to Tomago. Are you going to Queenstown?
Hey, eat something.
Eat properly, exercise and jealous no one, and make a stranger laugh. Dale, I am 67 years, right? So I came from the old school, right? 67, right? But I used to smoke drugs. I started to smoke the more at age of 12 years, right? But Dale, in those times, it is not like now, you know. Dale, well, I'm an entertainer, right? I think Calypso, you know, I mean, I perform on big stage, right? Hear me? Well, my station is a tall black, right? Tall black. Hear me, eh? Dale, there's a difference between a house and a home, you know that, right?
Correct, yes.
Good. There are a lot of houses now. And that's the problem. Houses. Because you know in a home, Dale, the father and the mother have that love, and they will share that love. They will eat together. They will try to guide their children, even though when they go to school, but I mean, when they come home, they'll always be the police, right? That is in the home. But Dale, in the house. Now, Dale, I know a lot of children parents before they're born. And Dale, some of these children now, some is 7, 8 years, and Dale, like, I have to tell them morning because they go to look at me. And I know all about it. So I just wonder the house where they're living in. So Dale, everything starts in the house. So Dale, all this sort of banditism that goes on now, Dale, is because there is no love in the house. So we need a lot of homes, Dale. That is the problem, Dale. We don't have much homes anymore. Because because it's children making children. Our mother is, let's say, 55, and you know her daughter could be 19 years. So then when mommy and daughter going out, and I always say, who is she? It's my daughter. You lie. You know mommy like that? Eh? It's a mommy like that. It's a complete mommy like that. Mommy love that. I'm to you. But no. Mommy running her daughter competition. They that goes on and they that won't stop. Some daddy, you hear they say, child father, he impregnated a woman, his age might be 20 years. So time he reached 36, his son is 16, and most of the time, he only knows that it's his son already. So which means, the son that is granny. But I could go on and on, eh? But great show, brother.
Yeah, man.
Great show.
Lessons and glad to have you inside with us. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you see, it's always good to get little nuggets of inspiration, eh?
Yeah, for real, you know. I know. TNT haven't heard my voice, you know, in a little while now. So I have to say, good evening, good morning, good night to everybody around the world. Platinum Links checking in. We have just about 20 seconds again. But people, I'm here, and you know we always here to bring positivity and enjoyment same way.
Guys, tomorrow, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, tomorrow gonna be something big. So I'm gonna leave it there. Keep it locked to the street 919 FM. But up next, we're going to have slow gospel music with Lester Sucloud. And Y'all keep it locked to the programming right through. And then Sunday morning, God spare life, y'all be inside with us. And I'm going to be in the building with y'all from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I feel Platinum, I feel you should come down for that, you know. Yeah, tomorrow, I think tomorrow everybody going to get it off the chest. Tomorrow everybody had to get it off the chest. Because this way it had to start somewhere and it can't be just we coming and talking and talk just so.
Right.
All right. So guys, up next, slow gospel music with Lesso Sukla.
Somebody lift your hands as we celebrate the greatness of our God. He's great and he's greatly to be praised.